Hey everybody, welcome to BombSquad. I'm Dan Stacy, and you are about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story. This is an open legend actual play show, and you can check out the full core rulebook for this system at openlegendrpg.com. It's a really great system, and we hope to be showcasing it as well as we weird people can, I guess. So
speak for yourself.
I will. I'm the GM. I speak for all of you. So, anyways, I hope you enjoy the show. I don't think we have any announcements right now. So, let's just dive right in.
I have an announcement.
Yes, sir.
I'm wearing underwear.
That's...
Wasn't that vital information?
It was very vital.
If we aren't wearing underwear, should we also
announce
it?
Maybe,
That's probably...
Well, because you announced it, the assumption is you're not, and you have to announce that you are.
This is true.
Then I'm not going to say anything.
Okay. What's the like legal term? Like you're guilty by
You could plead the fifth.
I don't know.
I'm not a lawyer.
I'm not a lawyer. Whatever.
I plead the fifth.
Anyways, briefless or not, let us dive into the first episode. Not the first. I'm not like thinking about David's underwear.
It just messes you up.
A mental
weird.
picture.
And you had to say underwear too, so I immediately
Well, I thought
think
about
whitey
boxers.
tighties now.
So it's like boxers just doesn't sound as...
No. Also, you should always wear
Meaty.
boxer briefs. I'm just saying. It's
Did I really just say meaty?
meaty.
What episode is this?
We're supposed to be... Yeah.
How long have we been here?
The Twilight...
It's a Twilight Zone. All right, let us begin. Oh wait, enough. Sasquatch gang. Let us begin the next episode of BombSquad.
Yeah.
All right, so we return at the end of a combat with some goblins and a now emotionally destroyed troll. We left off, you guys had taken out most of the goblins. Ingrid had used her spiders and alteration magic to capture the two archers. Iliad has just dragged them back over from where they were trying to run away, so they're tied up right now. And then the troll is still just sitting there, probably crying, like just gentle tears. Like, I'm not sure. He's at that point where he might have, either he's going to dive into depression or have a complete breakthrough. You don't know where it's going to go at this point. And Demeter suggested maybe we might need the troll or could use it. Brick was thinking we should finish it off. So that's where we're leaving you guys. What do you do?
Brick was waiting for an excuse not to kill the troll. Mm-hmm. He felt stuck between protect this random baby on a battlefield and killing what seems to be an innocent life. Because the troll hasn't hurt anybody yet. Ironically,
Never did
this
anything in
massive
combat.
giant troll hasn't done anything.
The 2 points where you stabbed him are just starting, like the blood's dried up now and they're just starting to like, the blood's starting to darken up there a little bit.
Brick is gonna go to Demeter. What is this thing?
Well, it's a troll. Though I never seen one act quite like this.
That was my next question.
I
Yes,
have that effect on people.
I was going to say, what is it you put on these darts?
Oh, I just take out my little friend. And I take out the frog, and he's like, and I'm like, I wipe my darts on it.
That would
Is it-
depress me as well.
Isn't that the same frog you breathe? This
Yeah, he does all sorts of things.
Demeter's like gonna be like, do I look the same?
Oh, honey, it's a different thing. Different.
You're still handsome.
Look good, mate.
Thank you.
All right. So, is this gonna last?
That's my same question. It's how long do we have
Do I
before
know?
this thing goes berserk?
Do
What's
I
that?
know that?
You know, normally it would be wearing off about now, but it doesn't seem to be.
Well, normally it wouldn't go on this long, but it seems to be holding. So maybe he's just like a little more susceptible to the poison.
Anyone can roll a perception check to kind of insight into
Oh, there you go.
what's going on.
Brick would.
Or
I mean,
you can assist and give advantage to one person.
I don't think Brick would even try because he doesn't
Yeah.
know anything.
I feel like
about
I'm
this
hovering
world.
over and
I'll help.
trying
I'll
to,
help you.
and I'd like to.
Sure. Okay.
Get an
So you
idea.
roll with advantage on perception. And
I'm curious why it's working so well.
yeah.
With advantage,
Yeah, because
So
she's
2?
assisting you. Yep.
2d8.
You get an additional attribute dice and then drop or take the highest.
9, take the highest. Okay, so 13.
13? Okay. Yeah, you're like, you're not sure whether or not the effects of your narcotics are still taking effect, but he's like, this is legitimate, true emotions that he's having right now. Is just like, he just seems severely depressed and doesn't care anything. Trolls are simple-minded creatures anyways, so, and his, the goblins probably were abusing him relatively. They treat him more like animals, so he's just not having a good day. Like,
Can we talk to him? I mean, will he respond?
well, I think they have some kind of language. I don't know. I think they might understand, especially if they're with the goblins. They might be able to understand. We can try. That's that's all we can do.
Well, I did just stab him in the neck, so maybe I should back up a little bit.
I mean, probably a good idea, though. I think he's seen worse.
I'm gonna back up.
Alright, who else wants to
Oh,
take a stab? No pun
Not
intended.
not the lady with the baby. Anyone else?
actually, that's a good idea. I'm gonna walk right up to that troll. Hammer in hand. It's not cranking around, but I'm gonna look. I guess it's still taller than me. I'm gonna look up right into his eyes. Just be, where's my boy?
He kind of looks up at you. Boy. And he looks like he got even more depressed at that statement. Me, boy.
No, me boy. Looks like this. Likes to make funny faces. Then you're like,
I feel like Iliad needs to come up and be like, we need a little bit more diplomacy. and kind of gently pull him back. I don't know if you're okay with that, but
If you're gonna engage the troll, she'll step back a half step.
okay. So I think Iliad comes up. Are you? I don't even know. We're trying to get into the cave, correct?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a wide open hole, basically. So.
Do we need to find out more about this cave?
Well, I think these two might be a little more help. I'm like, you.
They're struggling. The spiders are kind of crawling all over them, like creating little extra webs. They're like slowly
A little
being
mustache
cocooned.
is actually forming on one.
Yeah, okay, awesome. They're like creating art on these goblins.
Why don't I talk to the goblins? Somebody nicer talk to the troll.
It's fine with me.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Before-
And not the lady with the baby. Can we establish that?
First thing.
That's-
So, who's Peter? I remember you shouting things about Peter. Who's Peter?
Peter's my boy.
You
What-
have
why do you-
another baby.
He's not a baby. He's a very, very ambitious toddler who's easily led astray by bad influences like these horrible goblins that come strolling through town doing whatever they like and leading impressionable youths off to gallivant and cause mischief.
This can't be
So,
really
was he
happening.
captured or was it you just went with them? You just followed them. Like,
Captured. No, I think he just ran off. He's always into mischief.
A 2-year-old ran.
So, just to be clear, you have a baby right now that you brought into a war zone, and you have another baby.
toddler, I think he.
Oh, Peter's 5 and a
Toddler.
half. He's old enough to start making his own, improvised explosives and learning how to grapple and all sorts of things. He hasn't really settled.
Demeter, I'm not getting this world.
It's not so much the world as it is gnomes.
Okay.
I mean, you've met Nori.
My son has run off. He's probably in that cave.
All right.
So if you want to talk to the troll, I'm going to go find my boy.
All right. Meanwhile, we've got this
Wait,
troll that
hold on. Yeah.
we've got to do something. What do we want to ask him? Or it?
Demeter will pull you aside while you guys. The child still could have been captured. I don't know for sure. It's just, gnomes start out very young doing crazy stuff.
This is insane.
Well, I mean, it's gnomes.
All right, I'm gonna talk to the goblins.
All right. I'm going to talk to the troll. Do you want to go?
I don't know how close they are.
They're right
All
there.
right
Hold
there.
them up.
Yeah, you run them all together.
All right.
The one has a mustache, like on one
Let's-
side.
Let's divide and conquer. I'm gonna. Can I do like a presence where I stomp my way up to the goblins and grab the spiderweb and drag them away from everybody else?
Yeah, sure. Roll presence on that for intimidation. What do you want to do? Excuse me, with a troll.
I almost want to gauge. Gosh.
We could sneak in behind the troll. Use him as a shield. So
I roll armors if it's higher.
Yeah, you could do that. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because that's part of your intimidation is just what you look like is terrifying.
Okay. 22.
Okay. And you grab the goblins and you hear, and they're just trembling in the things, and the spiders are actually crawling all over. They're still going. One
they
claws
made the
up. and-
eyebrow look like
Yeah.
scared now.
Nice, yes. And one spider crawls up on your shoulder and is just going like this with his front legs.
No, yeah.
Yeah, you're like the fly. So, yeah, they're terrified of you.
Okay, good.
Who wants to go first?
All right. Well, I'm gonna ask the troll. Are they holding any hostages in the cave? And will you lead us there?
Me not want to go back.
Well, I'm at a loss. I feel quite bad for this troll. If we
His
protected you...
mama. Me no mama.
You've lost your mother.
She leave me.
You don't want her around.
She say, mama leave with biters.
All right. Well, maybe you should go hide in the corner. If
Good mama.
I rather think so.
He kind of gets up, stands up. Me no go in cave. But me help you in.
Thank you. That's a good boy.
He it was the first time you see him light up with this ugly smile, teeth a little bit missing.
There. I'll pat his calf, maybe.
Yeah.
I suppose I spoke too soon about you.
It's okay. We have a big house. It's 3, 4, 5 floors high. There's actually quite a lot of room, and having a troll around is kind of. I think you would fit right in after a renovation.
I was gonna say there has to be.
His eyes get really wide, and a little drool comes out on one side.
No, mop that up. I pull out a handkerchief. Just. Climbs up. Oh, Brick's not there. Climbs up Iliad and mops it up.
What doing?
He reaches his hands out like this so you can stand on his hands, and he's like,
Okay, I'll do that.
You be mama?
Yeah, I'll be your little mama.
I go home with you?
You've got a home.
He's just real tears are
Mopping up those
coming out.
tears. Mopping up those tears.
He sets you on his shoulder. Platform to down. Me help in there. And he points towards the cave. And he starts walking over to the cave. And he's gonna stay there and wait until you guys are ready to go in, and he'll help you in.
Let's go.
You still got the archers tied up.
The archers.
I mean, you could just leave them there if you want.
Great. What's going on with them?
I'm gonna kneel down and do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. And then without making eye contact, I'm just gonna kind of gently rest my hand on the closest one's throat and say, okay, how many are in the cave?
Not in cave. Many down below.
I'm gonna extend my blade and kill that one.
And I feel like you slice through, one of the spiders was just finishing up his portrait, and it breaks it, and it looks. Kind of scurries back and just crawls into Ingrid's pouch.
And then I'm just gonna gently go to the next one and say, as far as I know, there's a child in there, so I'm a little impatient, and that wasn't enough detail. I'm gonna need you to be a little more specific. What's in there?
And soldiers somewhere. It's a establishing base, new tunnels.
Okay, that's better. For what?
Expand territory. Masters say need blood, need young blood.
Demeter? Can I call Demeter over?
Yeah, he'll come over.
What do you need blood for?
The masters say.
No, you did good with the presents. I'm gonna let it ride.
Fresh blood, young blood.
Awaken the Lord.
I'm just gonna look at Demeter. Encyclopedia?
Well, I mean, my first thought is necromancy of some sort. I mean, who else uses blood to gain life?
But why would they need soldiers?
Well, the goblins always have swords. I mean, it's an entire goblin kingdom down in there. So.
But why would they need adult soldiers unless they're just dead?
Wait, what adult soldiers?
I thought that.
Oh, you mean the scouting parties?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, who knows? The goblins could have just killed them because they were coming into their mountain.
Then I'm going to turn back to the goblin. They were all human, right?
Inspector Mori was a halfling female.
Yeah. Your assumption is probably mostly humans and halflings because of the area you're in.
Okay, then I want to look back at the goblin and say, have you killed or captured any humans or halflings?
He doesn't want to answer, but his face is yes.
Can I like the blade is slowly like.
I mean, raid. We kill on raids. If come in mountain, we kill. I mean, not me specifically.
All right, we have to go in then. How many down below?
Depends how far in you're gonna go.
How far are the children?
Deep.
Kill him, Brick. We're done with him.
Got one vote.
No.
This is a democracy. I'm gonna count that.
Tell us, where?
What?
Specifically, deep is nothing.
It's the deepest chamber, far down. I'm not allowed down there. Only the chieftains are, and maybe a shaman. And
I think
All right.
we've got enough information.
Yeah, we got enough. Okay.
Slices right through. He's down. Okay, so
I don't feel bad because he kidnaps kids. That's
yeah,
I don't really care.
They also tend to eat flesh too. So
I feel better.
Ew.
yeah, they're not exactly. They're not. In this world, the goblins are not your traditional goblins. Like they're pretty nasty. They'll eat each other too and stuff.
All right, let's go in. There
What's
are
your
kids in there.
name, big dude?
Hmm.
Yeah, your name?
Oh. You.
You.
That's all the goblins ever call them.
Sad.
Hey, you get over here.
Lead the way. You.
So, you all walk into this cave, and as you do, there's a few torches because it looks like the goblins have started to set something up. It's this very large opening that they've started to kind of support. It looks like they blasted their way through the mountain here. And you don't go in very far. You can still get light coming in the cavern from the sun, and it just drops immediately, way down. Like you can't even see the bottom. And you notice this kind of chain pulley system that goes down, and the troll walks right over and grabs onto the pulley and just starts pulling. And as he's pulling it up, eventually it takes quite a long time. As you look over the edge, you start to see this platform, this wooden platform rising up. But as it's coming up, you notice that it's been smashed to pieces. So there's no longer really a platform, there's just broken. So the main metal frame is still there, it's kind of the square metal frame, and then the boards were across it, and all the boards have just been destroyed. Recently, it looks like. So he pulls it all the way up and locks in. And he looks really confused. Ride down?
Yeah, we'll hook up the cart.
Can one of us do a perception or something to see what else we notice?
Sure, yeah.
Do you want to? Do you want me to?
You go ahead.
I'll look. I'll try to add to it.
Alright, we got 22.
22, okay.
Was that the D6 I rolled?
Yes, it's the one that's out of place.
Also 22.
22, okay. So you guys both looking around. One thing you notice as you look down is that it looks like you could, worst case scenario, potentially climb down this. So there's a little bit of wetness to the rock here. The air is a little wet inside here, but it is possible to climb down. The big thing you guys pick up is, well, there's a whole lot of scrap wood outside. You could take some time and rebuild the platform, or even just set some logs across so you can ride something down. And the other thing you notice is that the destruction to this seems like very recent, like it just happened.
Well, there's the cart that's right outside. I figure we can just chain it up to the wheels on that thing and instant platform.
It's worth a try.
Hey, you! Go get him.
You, Taylor, hey.
No,
That's
you! The big guy.
Yes, his last name's Taylor Hay.
Oh, okay.
You guys do another one of those.
I'll pat him on the head. Here, come with me. We've got a lot to talk about. You're gonna love the boys.
So he'll walk out. He brings the cart in, and you kind of sets it down on there, and you guys tie it off with the rope and extra chain that's around there. Platform. Not broken before.
Makes me wonder if it's worth going down.
Mama, be safe.
I will, and I will be back. Now, I'm gonna write you a little note, and you need to take this to. You're gonna take this to Audrey in town, and she's going to fix you up just fine. And you will be just actually. I'll take out. I have a little scrying device that's very gnomey and intricate.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and hook that up around as a necklace for him, so that that'll be very obvious, and Aubrey would have known that because I would have used that to help solve some things and figure things out with her. Mm-hmm. So she should recognize that as being mine. Gosh, I'm conflicted though, because this is my boy now too.
We might need help getting back up when we're down.
I agree. What are you thinking?
I have to see him back safely to town.
Then he pulls us up.
Me. Wait here. Safe.
Okay.
Is there a rope or something that we can tug on and he would know it was us or something?
Yeah,
or
the chain goes all the way
chain?
down. Mm-hmm.
So, if we do 3 wiggles, that's us. Pull us up.
3 wiggles.
Oh, he doesn't know. Okay, he doesn't know 3. Do you know 3?
1 prisoner. 3. Name.
Okay.
No, he doesn't know 30.
I think he gets it. I say in we go.
All right, leave the face.
Safe. You see there's an alcove there. It looks like they keep... I should have said this. Let's say this for your perception check. You notice there's a spot where it looks like trolls hang out because it's the only way up and down, and the goblins use them to pull them up and down. So it looks like he has this little spot that he sits and chills, contemplates his new life.
It's quite comfy over there. Why don't you have him go sit down or hang out?
Okay. So I will write a little note. I will put it into my little scrying device, make a chain of hands and say, I will be back no matter what.
Stay, me.
Oh, I love you.
This keeps getting weirder and weirder.
This comes down for like kind of a hug. It's like Tiri just disappears into this giant troll. Like,
Is this really happening right now?
and he goes, he said, he gets ready to lower you guys down.
All right.
Down.
I'll jump onto the wagon and kind of do a little bounce.
He like,
Give it a test.
Okay, think we're good.
big.
All right,
You're gosh darn right, buddy.
I'll hobble up there as well.
Before we go down, I'll say, hey, sorry about the neck.
It tickle.
You got a
Whoever
good
hurt
boy.
my son again, you lose that head.
She's just joking.
Iliad climbs up onto the back, kind of hanging on with one arm to a post of the wagon.
Okay.
Shall we? Are you ready
Yeah.
on?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You feel pricks in your back. Kind
Me?
of stabbing in.
Oh.
Yeah, just a little bit. It doesn't hurt you or anything. You just feel them digging in. You notice her shuffling, like, and her hump kind of, like, seems to move. And Demeter hops on, and
I'll be the last to get on, and I'll kind of hold on and I'll be looking up at you.
safe. And he starts lowering you down. Down. And he just slowly
echoing.
starts going down.
No.
And the last thing you see is he's like holding it, he just pauses for a minute and waves. And then keeps lowering it down as you descend into darkness.
Where no one sees me silently cry.
Oh, that's beautiful. And actually, that's where we're going to wrap up this episode for the moment and see what happens. Down into... you know what we'll say, too, is that Demeter just says quietly, finally, into the bones of Dietos. And that's where we'll end the episode. So, thank you guys for playing. That was great. And absolutely, I'm so happy about the troll right now. Like, I did not see that coming at all.
I was this close to killing him. Rick feels a little guilty. A little bit.
Oh, it's great. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope we entertained you with this funny little RP session. And yeah, this is BombSquad. As always, check us out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. It's Avenue Studios. I think it's Avenue Studios _ New York for Instagram. Twitter is at Avenue Studios. And YouTube, if you just search Avenue Studios RPG, we're like one of the first ones that comes up. And yeah, oh, of course, as always, thank you to Sirenscape. Thank you to Guild of Ambience. Thank you to Vincept for the music and sound effects we use. It's really awesome. Definitely, if you've got tables at home or you're doing something like what we're doing, they've been awesome, and I love using them as a resource. And, of course, Heromuster as well. That's what the guys are using for their character sheet. OpenLegendRPG.com. Check it out. Fully open source, so the whole core rulebook is on there. You can check it out and start playing right away. I think that's it. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.